When Annie Lisa first spoke out about her family's heartbreaking loss, she described Mark Sievers as a loving and dedicated husband to her sister, Teresa.
He's an absolute wreck. He's destroyed, and we're trying to help him stay focused. And I feel like that's why my sister's saying you need to be there for Mark and you can cry later.
But as gruesome details began to emerge about the murder of the beloved Bonita Springs doctor, Annie's emotions grew from sadness to suspicious.
As soon as his best friend was arrested, we were all quite concerned.
Documents revealing that one of the suspects, Jimmy Rogers' girlfriend, told detectives that Mark Sievers hired his lifelong friend, Curtis Wainwright, to murder Teresa in order to collect more than $4 million in insurance money. Teresa's sister says Wright showed up at her sister's funeral. She says she cried on his shoulder, even thanked him for being so good to her family. Now she's filled with disgust and fear over the safety of her two young nieces.
We're very upset. We're very concerned about my sister's daughters, about their safety, about their well-being.
Annie says she hasn't been allowed to have any contact with Sievers' daughters, and though she is extremely worried about them, she trusts that authorities are keeping them safe. She's keeping her hopes high that the investigation will wrap up sooner rather than later so her family can finally be at peace. Throughout this entire nightmare, Annie says her main focus has always been to shine a light on her sister's legacy and make sure it lives on.
It will all work out in the end, and your girls will be in good hands. We're going to make sure they're taken care of just the way you wanted them to be. And they'll never forget what a wonderful mother they had, and they'll be instrumental in carrying on your legacy of helping people.